everybody. I hope everybody's having an excellent week this week. So this week was popping and dropping is a Walrus pop-up card. We have 3 little walruses here, and when we open it up, the third one pops up. Isn't that cute? So I'm going to show you guys how we're going to make this and put it together. So why don't we head over to Design Space, and I'm going to show you all the pieces you need to create this card. I'll see you there. Okay guys, here are all the basic pieces for the Walrus card. I just want to point out that this piece over here is going to cut out so your pretty paper will fit around our mechanism that's being made in the card. Don't forget to go up and name and save your project. Don't forget to add any additional pieces that you would like to add. And I'll meet you at the craft table. We'll get these cut out and I'll show you how to put it together. I'll see you there. As now that we are at the table, why don't we get our card base and our pretty paper. And if your pieces didn't cut out all the way, that's okay. We can either just pull it out like that, or you might have to take a little pair of scissors and cut it. I did not have to do that. So before we get this glued on, I want to go ahead and work this mechanism here in our card. So if we just going to work our fold in our card. To work it, we're just going to fold this in half. Once we have it folded in half, we're going to fold it backwards so you can see your score lines on the front. And then you can just go ahead and work it with your hand if you want to, or you can take this and put it up against the score line and bend it towards you and then work it back and forth. Then let's fold it back to the way we had it. Then we're going to take our finger and push this up. Okay? So when we fold this part we want coming forward. So I've got it pushed up. Now we're just going to keep folding it until we get it down and then give it a good rub. So we should have something that's looking like this. Now this piece we want going down like that, okay? Then what we can do is take and put on our pretty paper and glue it around our card. Okay, for our front 2 pieces, we're going to save and on later. I find it just a little bit easier in case I need to get to the back of my mechanism. So why don't we go ahead and do that. Now we can get the pieces for our walrus. I don't like to work this piece until after I have all my pieces on. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. This goes on the top of his head here. What you want to do is he is going to fold out like this on our card. We pushed our little legs through here and folded our legs down and cut off any excess part that is going past our score line here. It just depends how high you want him to come up. And then we're going to put him through the slots here. Fed through here. I have my tabs folded down. So now what I'm gonna do is just lift these little flaps up and then glue them to my card. So that's what it looks like on the back. And then we can see how he's folding up very nicely in there. This piece will line up in your V section, which is their body. Then on this guy, I made little tab colors to cover up your tabs to match your paper if you wanted to use those. But we can work these tabs. We can work these score lines on here. It's going to be valley, mountain, valley, mountain, and then our tab on the side will be a valley. So again, valley, mountain, valley, mountain, valley. And how this works is we line this first little guy here in the center of our score line. And this is how the card will look when it's open. So just keep that in mind, how far you want, how much of this guy you want to show. I put my first tab about right here, over here, on this side. And if you're unsure, you can always use something that's not permanently going to stick to your paper. So think about right, well, there's where I'm going to set mine. And I am going to use tape from mine. So you just turn the flap up and put some glue or tape down. There you have it. I think I need to scoot them down just a smidge so we can see them a little bit more. There we go. And you can always fold your card and see this is not linked. My end down here is not gonna fold in correctly. So if you just adjust it, and then let it fall naturally, it'll line up pretty good. There we go. There's our little guy. Now I'm going to quickly go finish mine up, and then I'll be back to show you what I came up with. Okay guys, so this is what I came up for the card. It says, "Baby, it's cold outside." And then we open it up and we have our little walrus family. And these bows and scarves are in the file if you'd like to add it to it. And then you can see where I placed their legs. And then on the back we just have a nice little place where we can write a message. And I just think this turned out cute, guys. Do you guys know what you get when you cross a walrus and a bee? No? A wallaby. Guys, I want to thank you so much for stopping by and crafting with me. Don't forget to stop by next week to see what's popping and dropping. Bye!